How to animate a bar plot. I want to make an animated bar chart in Python and save this animation in MP4 format. My problem is that the frames in the saved video overlay, although I use blit equals true to tell the animation that only the things that change from frame to frame are drawn. Surprisingly, this problem does not occur in the built-in preview of Python. Here is a minimal that reflects my situation. I must admit that I'm not pretty sure what I should do to remove this flaw. The only example I know of where the bars do not overlay in the frames is here. More exactly, I'm referring to the code of the first answer of the following link. Dynamically updating a bar plot in matplotlib. It seems that I somehow have to tell the animation how it should set the height of each bar at each frame with the set_height method. But as I said, I don't really know what's wrong in the above example. Thanks for any help. Martin.
The problem you have here is that you create a new bar plot in every iteration of the animation. They will one by one be added to the plot, but since their height is shrinking over time, it may look as though only the first bar is present. There are two ways to overcome this. First option is to clear the axes before plotting a new bar plot. This, however, will rescale the axis limits, which should then be constantly set to the same value. The other option is to manipulate the one and only bar plot in the axis and adapt its height for every frame. This is shown in the code below. Blotting is a technique where all the parts of the figure which do not change are stored as a background. Then for each animated frame, only the changing parts are redrawn. This avoids the background to be redrawn from scratch and thus allows for much faster animations. Blitting will only affect the on-screen animation, because saving the animation to a file is not performed in real time, and doesn't need to anyways. Using blit equals false here allows to make the code more simple because we do not need to care about the differences between the animation on screen and the one saved. They are just the same. The enumerate function yields both the index as well as the object from the enumerated sequence. I did use it here, because it is a convenient way to obtain both in the same loop. It is not at all important here. You could alternatively do something like